All right, so we just talked about the life map exercise. The next exercise and concept in the mental model is called locus of control. What is locus of control? Super important concept. Let's take a look. So, locus of control basically is it's your direction. It's a psychological concept, and it's assessing whether you, as a person, you attribute your outcomes to your own actions, and if you do, that's internal locus of control. You're in charge, or external factors beyond their control. That's external locus of control. Like as the environment shapes me. So we're gonna explain it in very very simple terminology, right? Someone with external locus of control thinks that shit happens to them. Someone with internal locus of control thinks that they make the shit happen. Okay, excuse my French. I've built some images for you. Let's take a look and it's gonna make sense. External locus of control. External locus of control. A person sitting there and there's lots of overthinking going on. And what kind of examples of thinking that can happen? External forces, you can see there's gray arrows affecting this poor guy, and he's sitting there on the pavement thinking like, oh, I never get the recognition I deserve. I can't change things. This is just the system, or others always have an unfair advantage over me, and it's impossible to change things. Everything is predetermined, or luck. We can talk about the concept of luck, but you can find a YouTube video on my channel. I can't catch a break. If I only had better conditions, you can understand, right? This thinking direction overall, that like this external environment, external forces shape me. And it's very important to understand this difference, because in this state, it is not a resourceful state. Transformation, change, it does not happen there. In order for the person to create change in their life, they need to move from external locus of control to internal locus of control. And how does that look like? Well, internal locus of control is the opposite, is when you are, when you are the center. You are the center, and all these arrows show how the energy flows outwards. I have control over my choices and decisions. I take responsibility for my actions. I put the effort and I can overcome this challenge. I've learned from my mistakes. Failure doesn't exist, only feedback. I use this feedback and I grow and I improve. I set the goals and I work hard, and things happen and I get my success. I take responsibility for my choices. I will seek feedback proactively to get better, right? And success, very healthy, very functional narratives about success, definition of success, and again, overall direction of the mind is to go and seek new knowledge, proactive skill acquisition. This is internal locus of control. Again, the very critical difference is between external and internal, and very often there can be an interesting mix of both. Some thinking would be aligned with internal locus of control, and some thinking would be very misaligned, right? So we'll talk about that, and how does one go from external to internal locus of control? This is the question, and this is the exercise. We're gonna talk about it, but the answer is through coaching, right? Let's take a look at the workbook.